'cause I know you're right. So go do what you like. Make sure you do it wise. You may find out that yourself don't means nothing worth everything. You can't go forcing something if it's just not right. No time to search the world around. 'Cause you know where I'll be found when I come around. No time to search the world around. 'Cause you know where I'll be found when I come around. When I come around. When I come around. When I come around.
I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this, Greg, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Anthony Edwards.
It's good.
What touch. Edwards has mastered just about every shot there is.
Now, Garland. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Edwards, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. And Knippel slams it in.
Don't sleep on Knippel's hops now. Because he's definitely more than capable of hammering it home.
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Pass to Knippel. Kicks it out to Garland. Clock at 6. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isola. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And Memphis making a change here. And here are the Grizzlies now. So, Stan, when you look at how the Magic defend, can you remember a time when so many of the league's best defenses were all so young?
Well, Kevin, it's something we associate with more veteran teams, but the modern game is so demanding, it may be tilting toward these young legs.
And the foul called on Austin Reeves. That's his first foul. McCain with the ball. Pass to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Edwards slams it in.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Reeves lays it up off the glass.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And he makes that one.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
Here's Reeves. And that one, good.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Well,
On the Raptors, he punched it in!
are you kidding me? Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Brown. And here's the fast break. Some solid defense from Hart.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Şengün, no good. Memphis leading. Williamson right side. And stolen by Şengün. Knepel wide open and he fires. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Well, Knepel projects as an elite shooter whose range and quick release make him a constant threat.
Greg, you're looking out for Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021 draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. The Magic with the lead. Here's Spencer over Young. A nice shot by Spencer. Here's Young. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant. We have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and pound him on every possession. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Pass to Spencer. Just 5 to shoot. Crafty move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented, different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Young with the ball. Robinson picks him up. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Young.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And the shot goes in.
Nice work by Young. He can be a pest.
Magic leading by 8. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Anderson. Out to Hardaway. 5 to shoot. He takes it in. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Magic lead by 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
And, Coach, for teams defending the pick and roll, you often hear coaches talking about being at the level. What does that mean?
Well, Kevin, what it means is the guy guarding the screener, the defender guarding the screener, has to be all the way up with that guy at the point of the screen, as opposed to being in drop coverage where the guy defending the screener will lay back.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
Outside Hardaway. It's stolen by McCain. Lets it go with a three. Hits the three-point bomb.
3 points.
McCain's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's just poor transition defense. He's too good a shooter to leave open out there.
Here's Wells. Banked in off the glass. Wells has got his first points of the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Spencer. Magic moving the ball around. The Magic again can't hit. Memphis trailing here. And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough cover?
Well, I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great shots for his team.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Hart outside. And Hart throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Right side, Garland. Pass to Kneppel. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 9.
Reeves has a great ability to finish, and he knows how to work inside.
Outside, Edwards. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Baseline jumper. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And for such a young team, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Well, you can see that Edwards isn't trying to do it all on his own. He's also looking for shots for others out there.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. And so Orlando again turning it over. The Magic making a switch here. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Williamson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Knipple, no good. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now, Knipple. He's got 5. It's Hart on the wing. His three-pointers off the mark. Edwards looking it over. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 to shoot. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating a game scoring-wise. Ants emerged as an elite player.
And the foul called on Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. 34 seconds left to play here in the half. Reeves in the corner. There's a screen by Robinson. 4 on the clock. Nice pass. Cut into the rack perfectly for the layup. Robinson's got it all tied up now for the Magic. Here's Edwards. They get a hand on it.
And what a night he's having on the glass. Putting in the work to help his team close out possession.
So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
36.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here are the Magic now. Now, here's Garland. Reeves outside. And stolen by Christie. Last break, Memphis. The finish. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. The Magic making a switch here. And it's the Magic's ball. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a number 1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat. But that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcome the expectation. He wanted the expectation. And he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis. And he's done it.
Memphis moving that ball around. Williamson, the screen. Floats it up for Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
He is such a powerful dunker. When Zion is cleared for takeoff, he doesn't pass up those opportunities.
Here's Reeves. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Magic will retain possession here. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Walked again. And it's out of bounds to the Magic as Orlando will retain possession. Here's Knipple. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Well, what you have to love about Edwards is his drive. This is a guy that wants to be an all-time great when it's all said and done.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for Memphis. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Krejci. Scoreless thus far. Outside Robinson. Pass to Valanciunas. 4 on the shot clock. Wolf grabs the miss. The Grizzlies trail by 3. And here is Wells. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Shakes him. It's stolen by McCain. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Goes up. Flushes it down to finish the break. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Kevin, back over to you.
Yeah, you're right. They've got great personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. The Magic with the lead. And the Grizzlies choosing to move forward with Coach Isolo to head their program. Stan after he took over as interim head coach late last season.
Yeah, the first Finnish-born head coach in the NBA. He was a rising star coaching in Europe, now trying his hand in the best league on the planet.
Launches a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Now it's a 6-point Orlando lead.
Well, the defense was a little soft. He felt free to take that shot.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Krejci's got 7 points here in this quarter. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Yeah, staying involved. Valanciunas will get a chance at the line.
Orlando shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Well, that's how you draw it up. Great execution.
Memphis foul.
And with the goal of improving offensively, Stan, the Magic have made some moves.
Well, this is a team that hasn't been inclined to make many trades in the past. But with the young star talent they possess comes the urgency to win now.
And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Grizzlies trailed by 6. And here's Young. He has 5. And here's the break. Here's Spencer from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Spencer's got 14.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
The Magic have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Here's Krejci. And another 3 for Orlando.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
And again, Memphis no good.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And so it's the Orlando Magic. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points.
47.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Grizzlies trailed by 13. Young from outside hands it from downtown. Young's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Grizzlies. Here's Spencer. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here he goes. And Harper slams it in.
So good at reading the floor off the bounce and getting into the teeth of the defense.
They get the rebound. Pass to Spencer. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. And the Magic lead by 10.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Spencer. A three-pointer is right on target. Spencer's got 10 points in just the second half.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Yep, it counts. Şengün's got the lead up to 13 now for the Magic.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. And Jamahl Mosley has called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamahl Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. And he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart, let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Knipple with it. Can't connect from short range. Here's Williamson. Şengün with the rebound. Magic leading by 9. Here's Knipple. No good from outside. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Williamson up top. No good with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Drains the three-pointer. Spencer's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Magic.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
And that one drops.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Edwards drills the three.
Well, I'd say any play with Edwards on the finishing end has a good chance of succeeding.
Here's Spencer. Now Knippel. And that one is good.
When you see him out there, Knippel's frame is impressive, especially for his age.
And stolen by Şengün. Knippel with it. Here's Spencer. Launches it. That does not go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
It's Huerter. Now Knippel. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Great blend of speed and power on Edwards' drive. Very difficult to stop him.
And they pick up the two.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Spencer. Got a hand on it. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Magic. Number 15, Austin Reaves.
And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
Shot from 16. That one misses. So it's Orlando winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as